What's up top 10 fam, hope you're having an awesome day. I'm your host Ayman Hasan and welcome back to another video. Now I love Google Earth you guys, I feel like it captures the weirdest things sometimes that you just look at and you're like, why are you like this? Why are we like this? But aside from capturing strange human antics, it has caught extraterrestrial antics on camera as well. Or so we think. So let's find out more. Here are the top 10 scary alien landings caught on Google Earth. Starting us off with number 10 is the underwater base. Now Argentine researcher Marcelo Igazusta found what he believes to be an underwater alien base. The object is 8.5 miles long and it seems to be a pyramid of some kind. It's located right off the coast of Mexico near the ancient Aztec and Mayan pyramids, which could be coincidental or totally random. Since this pyramid has an 8.5 mile base, that catapults it into being the biggest pyramid in the world. Forget Egypt, humans could have never built something like that, especially underwater, so Marcelo believes only aliens could have accomplished it. I mean, cut us some more slack, we're better than that. He believes either the base was there from before or an alien craft landed in the water and was built to do so and they just never left. And coming in at number 9 is the Arctic landing. So okay, bit of fake advertisement, this one isn't located in the Arctic, it's actually located in Antarctica. Not the same thing you guys. Either way, Russian UFO enthusiast Valentin Degratev claims he found an alien crash site in Antarctica. There seems to be a saucer-shaped dent in the snow like the flying saucer landed on its side and just went straight through the snow. I hope you got what I meant when I did that. I mean, I need to speculate and offer other explanations like, okay, is the ice breaking apart underneath there and that's what's causing the slit? But I feel like that's far-fetched, but then again, so is a flying saucer. But it is peculiar and it's surrounded by ridges and flat snow, so it's just a big unexplainable anomaly. I don't know guys. Is it just a random slit? Is it an alien saucer? I don't really know. At number 8 we have the Martian twins. Now during the Kofun era in Japan, which was during 300 to 538 AD, they used to build Kofun tombs. And these tombs were for people of the ruling class and they were shaped like keyholes most commonly and surrounded by water. That's all well and good, but alien hunters spotted a mound on Mars that looked identical to one specific Kofun era tomb. Now they fully believe that the suspicious similarities between both features is evidence that Martians settled on Earth centuries ago after a catastrophic unknown event forced them to leave the red planet. They ended up building a similar structure on Earth and then going back to Mars when it was finally appropriate. But again, I feel like this whole theory is speculation. How do we know what this catastrophic unknown event was and if it even happened? If aliens have the technology to travel to another planet and set up camp there, surely they could have evaded whichever terrible thing happened on Mars. Is that too much to ask? I don't think it is. I don't think my expectations are that high, you guys. Plausible. Filling on number 7 slot is the alien base. Now back in April of this year, a few UFO hunters were searching Google Earth for some sus looking and boy did they find it. There's this really weird 500-meter long object off the coast of Antarctica that from the top looks like an iceberg but literally isn't. The left of it is oddly straight and the top has vertical ridges on it, making it not look like an iceberg at all. According to UFO Sightings Hotspot, it doesn't fit the description of an iceberg, and I quote, "I'm not an iceberg expert, but this object is really peculiar and looks like a vessel disguised as an iceberg." I have to fully agree with you honestly. I feel like the aliens were probably like, hey, just cover the top in an ice sheet. These dumb humans won't notice the difference. But we did. We are on to you. Dumb humans. May have taken us a few years, but we got there. Now at number 6 is bad parking. I just found this one hilarious because alien life is meant to be so advanced and ahead of us, and I look at this image and I'm like, were you drunk driving? Like, this is shockingly bad. Now the image was located by YouTube channel Secure Team 10, who found it crash landed in a restricted part of Arizona with a white blacked out car parked next to it. CIA perhaps? Probably. Now the flying saucer looks really old-fashioned if anything, like it's not slick or thin, and I'm pretty sure it landed upside down, which is what's really funny to me. Like, how do you mess up a landing that badly? Maybe the aliens decided to take one of the old ones for a ride and then didn't realize how outdated it was and then boom, disaster, flipped it over. you're gonna be grounded when you get back to your planet. Coming in at number 5 is the SLIT. In the very remote British territory of South Georgia, a really strange thing was found in the snow, and no, we're not talking about my ex, but wow, he keeps popping up in these videos. Now, alien hunting YouTube channel Secure Team 10 found a slit in the snow that they claim has all the signs that point to a UFO crash landing. It has the exact trajectory of an angular flying object that came to a screeching halt in the snow. Now, the imprint isn't a plane, otherwise we would have known. It's not a military craft, or we would have known, and the crash is too narrow and small to be anything other than an alien craft. But I mean, I don't really know. I think calling every weird slit in the snow an alien crash landing is a bit of a cop-out, but alien hunters clearly know better than I do, so I'ma just leave it to the experts. At number 4 is the flying saucer. Clearly you can tell I'm running out of title ideas, and I mean there's only so many different ways you can say spaceship, okay? Either way, YouTube channel Secure Team found an image on Google Earth that they believe is a flying saucer. Located in the South Pole, the circular object in question is sticking out of a mountain amongst the snow, but the rocky areas around it are quite rigid and randomly cut, whereas this object is oddly round, and like perfectly round at that. And I can't zoom in enough to tell if it's just a round cut of water that's randomly there or if it's actually alien aircraft. But since I've never seen alien aircraft, I don't even know. Even if I could zoom in, would I know? Who knows? Now, there's like a thinner outline inside the actual outline of the round bit, which seems unnatural to me. Like there's no way that bit's natural. Has to be man-made or alien made. But I feel like zooming in more is necessary to get an actual conclusion, and alas, I can't do that. And I'm definitely not gonna go to Antarctica just to find out. But you can, and let me know if you do. Filling our number 3 slot is the floating island. Now, located in Argentina, back in 2016, UFO sightings daily fully believed this floating island was the entrance to an alien base. On Google Maps, it looks like a random crescent was cut out of the greenery in the area. Like there's no other shape like that found nearby, or on the continent, or in the country for that matter. The island actually moves and rotates in a circle, and considering Argentina has had many UFO sightings over the years, it could be possible that aliens have their base underneath this island. Never say never. Now, the SLIT could easily fit a 100-meter UFO through it, and no one has actually gone and explored the water beneath the floating island. I think it's just really weird how there's like an oddly perfect circular island that magically got cut out by Mother Nature, and oh, it also rotates and moves. Like, nah honey, that's not Mother Nature, that is alien nature. Now at number 2 are the skid marks. Now, in June of this year, UFO theorist Scott Waring found what he believed to be an alien crash site in Antarctica, because apparently that's the go-to landing pad for most aliens on this list. It's located towards the north of the island, off the coast of another little island, if you know what that means, because I don't, since I'm not an Antarctica expert. Now, on the image, he claims part of the UFO's wing is folded up and its concave area is severely dented. There are evident burn skid marks trailing behind the craft, and the craft itself looks to be made of some metallic material. The craft is apparently 96 meters long, while the trail it left behind it is nearly 450 meters long, so clearly it was a really rough landing. And finally, at number 1 is the debated. So even though this one has been debunked, I put it as number 1 because it was so widely believed to be an alien crash landing site for so long before, you know, it obviously wasn't. Now, the satellite image shows a mountainous island off the coast of Antarctica. Now, in the smooth snow, there's a block of something that's crashed into the snow, leaving a long, deep trail behind it. I mean, and I get the allegation, it's narrow, and how often do things really crash into Antarctica unless it's a UFO? From this list, clearly, so I get why the thought was there. And the trail is quite long, but if you follow the trail back, you'll see the trail goes back to a mountain peak and a bunch of disturbed snow. And how many times did I just say trail in the last 30 seconds? Now, people believe an avalanche occurred and debris was what the object was, or perhaps it was a trapped submarine, I don't really know. Either way, debunked, finally. And that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you got your fill of alien landings with this one. I know I certainly did, and for some reason this video made me believe in aliens less because of how bad half these crashes are, and I'm saying that like I can do better when I can't. And do you like how I wore my Strange Ting shirt in honor of like Stranger Things and aliens? And this is an alien video. No, I'm kidding, I don't even watch the show, lol. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comments below, and as always, I'm your host Ayman Hasan, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!